Have you heard of the tunnel theory? It's this idea that the light you see at the end of the tunnel when you're passing away is the same light that you go to when you're being born. Most movie scenes, when they're showing a baby being born, it's like, yeah, this darkness, you're in the womb, and then you go to this tunnel that you're being born through a tunnel, and you come into the light of a hospital room. And most of the time when someone passes away, they describe, go to the light, go through the tunnel, go to the light. And so it's basically a view for reincarnation. I believe in reincarnation quite heavily. I don't think it works quite like that. However, there are cases that imply some version of that is true. I have whole other posts dedicated to how long it takes to reincarnate, when the soul enters the body, and all this other stuff. So I would not say that this is exactly how it always works, but I want to tell you a true story of a case that seemed to kind of unfold like this. There is a story that first appeared in a newspaper in Liverpool around 1935. I first read about the case in this book. It's basically about this 16-year-old guy who sustains a head injury while he's walking down the street during construction or something. And he has a near-death experience. If you are interested in near-death experiences, this book, it's very good. Anyway, his soul is out of his body, but it's not just a near-death experience he's having. He basically starts having a near-birth experience. In the very beginning, it's similar to most near-death experiences. He starts out, he realizes, oh my God, I'm not in my body. He immediately thinks about his parents. He finds himself suddenly at his parents' home. He witnesses them getting the news of his accident, but all of a sudden, while he's at his parents' house, he feels himself pulled into the home of a neighbor, and that neighbor woman is in labor. She's giving birth to a baby. This guy feels himself being drawn almost irresistibly to this new baby's body, but he had just seen his mother from this lifetime, and he couldn't get over the idea of, he saw her distress. He couldn't get past the idea of what it would be like for him to pass on and to leave her behind and leave her with her grief. So he basically resisted being pulled into this new baby's body. And then, this is the truly eerie part. Days later, he's out of his coma, he's out of the hospital or whatever. They find out that that same neighbor had given birth to a stillborn baby. That one, you may have heard me tell it before, because that one fucked me up, and it stayed with me ever since I first read it.